Oh man, I'll be honest. I got to that 7th rep, and there was a glimmer of hope in me because I thought I could have got 10. Obviously, that didn't happen, but it's feeling easier. It's feeling lighter. So, you know, although I didn't get, you know, your progress isn't always going to be measured by actually increasing weight or increasing reps. You stick with the same weight, you get the same number of reps, but it just feels a little easier. It feels a little lighter. So although you didn't progress per se, again, with the amount of weight or getting an extra rep, it's still, you can still feel the progress, you know. It didn't feel quite as intense or quite as heavy as the week before. So you can't always go off of, you know, the weight climbing or the reps increasing. That's just not how it works. Some weeks it's just not gonna happen, you know. I do think though I do think if I, what's the right way to say this? If I just went a little quicker with some of those reps, I think I could have got 10. But again, that's not the main focus that I'm, you know, my powerlifting days are probably long and gone. They're behind me. So although I'm still going to keep some aspects of heavy training in quite frequently, almost pretty much every week, it's just not going to be the main goal, you know. Yeah, I just wanted to have good controlled reps here, and I got 9. So I don't know, I'll probably do 4 sets, just like I did last week with the same weight, and then maybe do 1 set. Again, it won't be a drop set, but 1 set where I take some weight off, take a normal 1-minute rest, and then go and do a lighter set. Try to get, well, again, the amount of reps doesn't really matter at that point, but just try to really burn my chest out. So yeah, same shit, different day, you know. And a lot of people don't understand that's kind of the boring part of training and trying to get better. After a while, at a certain point, it's just very, very, very small, noticeable gains that you're going to start seeing. And some people just can't, you know, they just can't stick to it. And it's, you know, that's not me trying to put them down. It's just, it gets to be boring for some people, and I totally get it. It can be very monotonous, same thing over and over. You can have weeks where you don't see any improvement. It can kind of just wear on people mentally and physically. Like I said, same shit, different day, but that's what you got to do to get better, you know. Not always going to be these days where crazy gains or, you know, crazy PRs are hit. That's just not how it works. But yeah, if you guys couldn't tell, I wanted to get straight into the first set. I didn't want to. I've been noticing while I've been editing my videos, I've been talking a lot, and I'm already starting to do it again. But I've been talking a lot lately, the past 2 or 3 workout sessions. So I was trying to just get in here, get the first set in, and then hopefully get me, you know, get to rolling on it. But here I go again talking. But yeah. So let me rest like another minute, and we'll try another one. Fuck it. Scratch everything that I just said previously. That was a PR, and it felt fucking great. Oh, man. Now, I will admit, and I will say, I was going a little faster, but I'm going to be honest. After everything I just said before this set, I went to this one and I said, I just feel like I can get 10. And again, I might be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure it's a PR. I think last week I only did 9. I'll have to go back and look. But either way, I got it. So what I was feeling was correct. But yeah, so I went to a set and I was just like, fuck it. I'm just going to full send and go for it. And I got it. So obviously, I'm kind of joking around, but what I did say before this, after the first set, still all rings true. But you can't beat, there's not many better feelings in the gym than when you hit a PR. There's just not. So although that shouldn't be everything that you chase, because more times than not you're going to be disappointed. It's a good way to keep you, motivated, give you some fuel, add some fuel to your fire. But it's not the only thing you should chase, because it's just, I don't know, it's just not the most optimal way to train. If you're trying to hit PRs every week, you're asking a lot from your body. You really are. And trust me, I've learned from experience. Now, there's a difference between trying to chase 1 rep max PRs every week and say you're working with the same weight week after week after week, but you're just trying to add a rep each week or maybe every 2 weeks. There's a difference. The adding a rep every week with the same weight is a little more manageable, a little easier. So if you're going to chase PRs, I would recommend that one. And then when you feel ready, kind of build up over the course of 3 to 4 weeks to a 1 rep max if that's what you're chasing. That's your goals. But anyways, let's I think I'll stick to what I said. Let's do 2 more of this weight and then we'll do a back down set. Wow, that was I don't know, it felt like I had just almost like an adrenaline dump because I got so up for that previous set, and this one, as soon as I unracked it, I was like, whoa, it feels much heavier. Well, I'll still do 1 more set here with this weight. Might not be very good, but I'll make up for it with the back down set. So I will say, me having the bench spun around the other way, because usually it's facing this way, it's still messing with me a little bit. I'm still trying to find the perfect, like how much I need to have my wrist twisted. So when I unrack it and, pull it back to where the hook's out of the way, my wrists are pretty straight. I'm still struggling. I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it the way I want it. So, I mean, it's not an excuse. I still, the sets are still the sets, but it's just kind of a mental thing. It can mess with you a little bit. But yeah, do 1 more and a back down set. Man, it's tough to say, but as soon as I racked it, I felt like, man, maybe I should have at least tried for one more. I don't think I would have got it, but fuck. You know what's hard to try when you're in a machine, where you can rack it if you don't get it. Fuck. Oh well, that's kind of is what it is now. So let's just. I'll probably just go down to 2 plates again, rest like a minute, and we'll do this final back down set. Fuck. All right. My tits are screaming. So, I think we did good. Let's move on to, I don't know, I'm probably going to keep it pretty simple for triceps today. I did heavy dumbbell skull crushers last Thursday on chest and triceps. So, today will probably just be, I'll go heavy on the first 2 or 3 sets. Probably just a cable press down with the V bar. We'll see. Let me just get over there and see. I don't fucking know. So my original thoughts are pretty much what I'm going to do here. I was trying to do 4 sets. I typically only do like 3 sets each of 2 separate exercises for triceps. But I feel like, I don't know, I might do 8 sets today. Just bump it up a little bit. I feel like my triceps, they don't need it, but it just feels like I need to do a little additional sets today. So I'll probably do 4 sets here. Yeah, I mean, probably do 4 sets and then move on to, I don't know, I might do cable, instead of the pec deck today, I might do cable flies here if I can, as long as no one jumps in on the other side. But yeah, that's may have to go up and wait a little bit, but I'm gonna do this first set with this and just kind of feel it out. All right, that was like 15 or 16 reps. I'd like to be a little heavier, so you know what? I might even add 2 extra 5-pound plates here. Try to bring me down between 10 and 12 reps on the next 2 sets, and then I might take some off and finish with a back down set. Who fucking knows though? That's what sounds good right now. We'll see. Okay, so I'm going a little faster paced here. Normally when I'm doing a heavy compound, like what I just did for incline bench, I'll throw that in with a heavy squat, a heavy T-bar row. What else? Maybe a heavy shoulder press. I don't really deadlift anymore, so we won't say that. But lifts like that and they require, heavier weight than what you would do with a bicep curl or something, and it involves more muscle recruitment. I usually rest anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes, depending on how heavy I'm going. If I'm going for like a heavy set of 4, my rest will probably be a little longer in between. If it's like a heavy set of 8, I might only rest 3 or 4 minutes instead of 5. But with this, yeah, it's heavy for my triceps, but it's nowhere near as heavy as what I would do with all the other exercises I just said. So it doesn't quite take as much recovery. So I'm resting maybe a minute, minute and a half, and that's it. And I'm going right into it. So yeah, one more at this weight, and then I don't know if it feels good. We might just do 3, and then on the next tricep exercise, we'll focus on going a little lighter on all of them, all the sets. We'll see though. Okay. Let's just do one more set with this weight. Still feels pretty good. Probably could have done one more rep there maybe, but I'll save that for the final set coming up in like a minute. So yeah, let's just do one more with this same weight. Well, that worked out perfect. That 5-pound plate was wanting to fall the whole time, and on the last rep it fell. So let's call that for tricep extensions. I'm gonna try something a little different here. Well, you guys might not even see it because if I'm gonna do a couple feel out sets. If it doesn't work, I'll move on to something else. But potentially, gonna try something different here. So I think we're good to try this new. Well, it's not new, but for me it is. This new exercise. It's basically just a line cable chest fly instead of using dumbbells or instead of using the pec deck. We're gonna try this something a little different. Now, you guys know I love dumbbell chest flies at different levels, flat, incline, sometimes even decline. Not really though. That one's to a lesser extent, but flat and incline for sure. That's my favorite chest accessory. But you guys know I also train chest twice a week. So on the second chest day, I like to take a break from dumbbells because it's a little harder on your joints and just overall on your nervous system. So on the second chest day, I like to use machines or cables if I can. But I feel like on the pec deck, it's all connected. So I feel like I still want to lean toward my stronger side, which is my right side. Well, when I do it here, that's really not a factor because it's evenly distributed on each arm. So I feel like this might be a better option. So yeah, we're gonna give it a try. I have it on a weight that might be potentially just a little light, but I'm probably gonna do 4 sets here if it feels good. So if it's a little light, we'll go up and weight on it, as we need with each set. So, but yeah, let's try it. All right. Let me see. I don't know. I like it. The one thing I don't like is that rather than, you know, the tension being pulled or the weight being pulled down like this, like when you're doing a dumbbell chest fly, you're laying down and gravity's pulling it down, so it's driving your elbows down, which gives you that good stretch at the bottom of the lift, which is great for hypertrophy. With this, since the cables are kind of coming out like this, rather than it pulling down, I feel like it's pulling away from my body. So my hands are just wanting to come apart this way rather than down to get that peak stretch. So I kind of have to mentally make sure I'm not letting it pull this way and kind of drive my elbows down to get that good stretch. And when I do that, it feels really good. So yeah, I mean, one set in, I like it. I probably won't go up in weight. I'll try to go slow and controlled. I already got my heavy stuff in on incline bench, so I'll just try to go slow and controlled, get really good stretch and contraction. Do 3 more sets, maybe even a drop set. It feels pretty good, so I might do a drop set. We'll see. We're gonna add just a little bit of weight. I feel like if I could get this bench elevated off the ground, like use that box that I use when I try to do a deficit T-bar row. They have 2 of them. Put one under each side and bring this bench off the ground another 4 or 5 inches. It'd bring that cable, since it's bringing me up, it'd bring that cable and bring it a little more vertical, which would make it a little easier to get that stretch at the bottom. And it'd make it feel like it's pulling my chest apart and my elbows down rather than my hands apart and out. I won't try it at this point. I only have 2 more sets and a potential drop set. But maybe next time when I do this, I'll try to remember and give that a try. I feel like it would be better. But yeah, let's keep going. All right. One more. All right. As I did more sets, it kind of grew on me. I do like this quite a bit. It could just be because it's something different. I've never really done this. It's usually always a pec deck, or I do it standing right here. So it could just be that it's different. But the more sets I did, the more I felt that stretch. I was kind of figuring it out as I went. I like it. Might be something that I do at least for a little bit, a couple months or longer. Who knows? But yeah, let's fuck, almost forgot. Let's do a drop set. I think I don't know, I've rested enough. I think just going down to 3 will be good. Oh man. All right, so whenever you're doing an exercise and it is kind of difficult to get that deep stretch because it's not pulling down, but it's rather pulling out and away from you, something that helps. And of course, you want to do this on all chest exercises, but it's really push your shoulder blades down and pinch them together as much as you can. I always tell people, act like you're trying to pinch a pin between your shoulder blades. Really squeeze and contract them together and down, and it'll pull your chest up and your ribs up, which is what you want, and really focus on your chest. So again, like I said, you want to do that on all chest exercises. Keep your shoulders healthy and get that peak chest contraction and isolation. Yeah, overall pretty good. I like it. Like I said, we'll probably be seeing this for a while in future chest exercises or chest training sessions. So yeah, let's move on to some triceps again. Again, pretty simple for triceps. Normally I'll do a standing rope press down, but just to switch it up a little bit and kind of attack my tricep from a different point of attack, a different angle, I'm gonna do it kneeling and behind my head like this with the rope. Yeah, I'm still using a rope, but it's different because rather than doing this, I have my hands behind my head, so it is targeting my triceps in a different area. But even though it's generally the same kind of motion with the rope, so yeah, probably just do 3-4 sets here and do one more final chest exercise. Oh man. Holy shit. I did not mean to slam the waist like that, but I had to because I was shot. Honestly, I was wanting to do 4 sets here to bring me up to 8 sets of triceps, but I think I'm only going to do 3, so I'm only going to do 2 more. I'm feeling a slight discomfort in my elbow again. Thought it was going away, but it's part of training, man. It's something you got to deal with. So, like I said, I feel like I can do 2 more sets, and they'll be viable. They'll be worth it. But I might just call it there. Put us at 7 sets of triceps. Be pretty good. So, All right, we're gonna stick with the theme of finishing each chest day with decline bench. Um, Again, I'm trying to stick with 225. I've done enough. I mean, I've done quite a bit actually already. This is the last movement of the day. There's no sense in trying to kill myself. We're trying to go too heavy. That's not what it's about at this point. Probably 3 sets of 225. Try to go pretty slow and controlled. You know, like I said, same shit, different day, man. Go slow and controlled. Maybe a drop set. Now I will say, next Monday, normally I'll start with a flat dumbbell or maybe the chest, the hammer press machine. Um, but I might start with decline next Monday. I said I might do that every now and then, just to get some heavy decline bench press in. We'll see. Uh, what I'm thinking is, like I said, every third or fourth week I might start with decline, do 2 or 3 heavy sets, anywhere from 4 to 7 or 8 reps, that kind of heavy, and then I might go after that. I might go over to the flat, either dumbbell or the hammer press machine, and pick a weight that's more around 12 to 15 reps and do 2 or 3 sets like that. Combined, that'll have me between 4 and 6 sets, 2 or 3 sets of each of those, and then we'll go from there. But anyways, that's next Monday. The fuck am I talking about? Let's worry about today. All right, for even at this point in the workout, that's probably a little light, but I'm just gonna stick with it. I think I could throw like a 10 on each side, and maybe that'd bring me around 10 to 12. I don't know. You know what? I might do that actually. 2 sets with a 10 on each side. I don't know, man. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I'm for sure gonna do 2 more sets. I just don't know what weight. I don't know. You guys will find out here in a second. Yeah, it felt really good. All right, one more in a drop set. Up, up, All right, I had to throw some chalk on because my hands were wanting to slide on the last couple sets. Definitely did the trick. All right, let's do a drop set. Up. Up. Woo, I think one more. If I would have attempted one more rep, I might have. Well, actually, I won't even say might have. I definitely would have been choking myself out with the bar because it wasn't coming back up. All right, I don't know, man. That's probably gonna be it. I might do a set of like max rep, kind of closer grip push-ups. Really tuck my elbows in. Since it's a chest and tricep day, that'll kind of hit both. Hit some chest and triceps. But if I don't do that, that's it, man. Well, either way, the next video will be posing. I probably won't record the push-ups, but yeah, man, let's get off this fucking decline bench. I have a love-hate relationship with this thing, and right now I'm hating it. So let's get the fuck off it. Well, I feel really good, honestly, really good about how this training session went. The flat, how do I say it? I guess the lane flat cable flies. I actually really like when I did the first set. I was like, yeah, pretty good. Um, but at that point, I really didn't know. I don't know. I really didn't know if that's something I would keep in my routine. But as I did more sets, and I kind of figured out how to really get that stretch, because at first it was just hard. It just like I said, it felt like it was pulling my hands apart rather than my elbows down. You know what I mean? Once I figured out how to kind of negate that or actually get the right stretch that I wanted, I don't know, man, it really grew on me. So, just like everything else, I'll probably do it for, I don't know, anywhere from a couple weeks or as long as a couple months. You guys know how I do it. I kind of cycle things in and out. But yeah, I liked it, man. So, and my triceps, those behind the head rope tricep extensions, fuck, I don't know what to call them. That's what I'm calling them. If you guys couldn't tell, I wasn't saying much after the first set, and it was because they were fucking killing my triceps. So that felt really good. And yeah, man, everything went pretty good today. So Yeah, let's get into posing. Let's get into posing. Fuck, I can't even talk. Fuck. And you guys know, normally at this point in the workout, I have one less layer of clothing than this. But honestly, the main reason I didn't take it off is because it's extremely tough to get the shirt off. I remember the last time I wore it, actually, it might have been on a chest day. And I said, I'm probably going to have to retire this shirt because it's just getting too tight. And I actually forgot. I put it on. And immediately, as soon as I put it on, I was like, oh, fuck. I forgot how tight this shirt is. So let me try to get this fucking thing off, man. It's going to be a chore. Oh, boy. I can already tell. I might have to have someone cut it off of me. Honestly. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, this is... you know, guys, enjoy the fucking show because this is going to be a show. Fuck. I legit don't know if I can get this off. Wait, I think I got it. Well, the shirt is officially retired. Where's it at? Here we go. There's a nice hole. Yep, the shirt's done. Honestly, it's probably long overdue. So, but yeah. All right, now let's get into posing. You know what's funny? I'll say this real quick. I posted a little TikTok yesterday. It was some screenshots of my posing that I did in just the shorts, so you can pretty much see everything that's not R-rated, you know. And you know, I posted like 4 or 5 screenshots. It was just like a quick little 9-second video, and my caption said, "The bulk is going good." And someone commented on there and said, "It looks like you're on a cut, little guy." And I don't know if they were meaning it in a malicious way. I took it as a funny joke. I thought it was funny, so I replied and said, "That's it. I'm just gonna bulk even harder now." And for any of you the Office fans out there, it was kind of a half reference of when Michael said, when Pam was all mad that, you know, Michael was dating her mom, and he said he's just gonna date her even harder now. That's what I was trying to reference. I don't know. Most people probably don't get that without me having to explain it, so it kind of ruins the joke. But I don't know. I thought it was funny, but then it also made me feel like it kind of confirmed the fact that, again, he could have just been joking, but kind of confirmed that I do need to bulk a little harder. So it was something that I took note of, and it kind of confirmed what I said. I think I said last week that I need to up my bulk because I haven't really gained. I did weigh myself this morning, and I was 216. So I'm up 2 pounds. You know, not great, but I guess it's progress. So, but all right, let's start posing. know. Got a decent pump. Probably not the greatest pump of all time, by no means, but also not one of the worst ones either. It was not too bad. All right, guys, let's I feel comfortable calling that a successful workout. So let's get the fuck out of here, man. I'm ready for some fucking protein. My protein shake and some boring ass fucking chicken. Corn. I got chicken, corn. Since I'm on a bulk, a little bit of pasta. So yeah, that sounds good. Let's get out of here.